Redneck.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Home Cooking Hunter. On today's episode, we're cooking tortilla pizzas. It's a great recipe. You can be really creative with it. It's great for kids, and it's really simple to make. Now, for me, being the Home Cooking Hunter, I'm going to put my own little spin on it, and I'm going to be using venison on top of my pizza. But let's go ahead and get started. I want to show you my ingredients. For me, I've got right here my venison, and it's marinated in light Italian dressing. I've got some Italian seasoning, garlic salt, oregano, the small pepperoni. I like the small pepperonis because they are easier to bite into and to put on this pizza. Some mushrooms and some marinara sauce. Oh, also, I've got Italian 5 cheese to put on the pizza, and our tortillas. So let's go over here to the stove and get this meat cooking. Okay, because I got the meat and some Italian dressing, I really don't have to put any olive oil or anything in the pan. I'm just going to push this around, let it sit for a minute, let it get good and brown. Remember this though, because it is deer meat, we don't want to overcook it, so we're just going to let it get a good brown on the outside of the meat. And once you see that brown texture on it, give it about another minute, then you're good to go. And what I did with my deer meat is I diced it up into little cubes, make it easier for biting on the pizza. Alright guys, so I got the venison all browned up, ready to go, and it smells delicious. We just got a good brown on there. We didn't overcook it because we don't want the deer meat to dry out. We're going to go ahead and get started with our first stage of our tortilla pizzas. So first, we got a tortilla. Now I'm using a baking sheet because I am cooking for me and another person here, being my wife, and so that way I can get 2 pizzas on there. If you're cooking by yourself and you got a pizza stone works great as well. But we're going to start here with my tortilla. First thing you want to do is put on the marinara sauce. Now whoops, and don't spill it all over your fingers, but if you do, lick it off because it's delicious. We just want to do 2 spoonfuls of the marinara sauce directly in the middle of the pizza. And then we just going to move it around in a circular motion. Want to hit all corners of the pizza, guys, because nobody likes a pizza that doesn't have marinara on every bite. We like that sauce. That's right. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So now, after we got, that's good. After we got the marinara sauce down, we're going to do the garlic salt. Now, we'll be pretty generous with the garlic salt. So just got to do a thin layer over the whole entire pizza with the garlic salt. There we go. Good deal. After that, oregano. What's an Italian dish without oregano? I know all the Mexican flavors in here, but still, we're using some damn oregano because it's awesome. That's about good. Be generous. Hey, and 2, as you cook these, if you eat it and you go, man, that just wasn't enough for me, use some more or less, however you do it. After that, I'm going to do a thin layer of the 5 cheese Italian Kraft. Get it at your local grocery store. It is my favorite kind of use, and I like it because it's real fine shreds right there. That's not fine cheese, it's 5 cheese, but it is finely shredded. We're going to do a thin layer on top there. Thin it first. Put that back in the bag. Then I'm going to put my toppings on. So, we'll start with some mushrooms. A little bit of mushroom in there. I'm going to kind of spread them around. I like a lot of mushroom. This one's going to be mine. Pushing it around. There we go. Now, alright. After that, our mini pepperonis. I like the mini pepperonis. Again, guys, this is a very creative dish. You can put whatever you want on your pizza, but I'm the home cooking damn Hunter, and this is the way I like it. And I like the mini pepperonis. The point being is because when you take a bite, you're not pulling a whole pepperoni off in your mouth. You got little bite-sized pepperonis. Okay, there's that. Alright. Then I'm going to add a little bit of my deer steak. Use your fingers, guys. And this recipe is so great for kids because they can be as creative as they want to be with it. Make their own, put on their own toppings and their own flavors and yada yada yada. You know how it goes. Okay, so now that I've got my toppings on a thin bed of cheese, we're going to put the rest of the cheese on. I'm going to be really generous with this. Now mind you, while I was browning my meat, I went ahead and got my oven preheated to 425. And that's the temperature you want to put this at, because we're only going to put them in the oven, bake them in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes, depending on your oven, because every oven's a little bit different. But basically what you want to see around the edges of the pizza, just get it a little brown. Alright, so, okay. Good to go there. Now, you know, if you've been watching my other videos, I always got a drink. And I found this at the grocery store. It's called Diesel Punk Stout. It was on sale, so I decided to buy it and try it, and it's fantastic. So, as is custom, the home cooking Hunter, gotta have us a beverage. That's right. If you ain't drinking while you're cooking, you ain't having fun. I mean, I guess some of you might be able to have fun, but I'm not. Anyways, we're gonna put this in the oven real quick. We'll have the pizza stone in there. So guys, if you have a pizza stone that you keep in your oven, be sure to take it out before you put the other stuff in. I don't have thumbs. I don't have opposable thumbs. Oh, whew, that's hot. Yeah, right here. So, if I was doing a single pizza for myself, that would have been perfect because my stone would have been all prepped and ready to go. So, I'm just going to stick this in the oven for 8 minutes. That's what my oven likes to do, and then I'll see you then. Peace, motherfuckers. See you guys. Great thing about this recipe, oh by the way, pizzas are done. Great thing about this recipe is you put one in and 2 comes out. Just kidding. I forgot to make my wife's pizza. So while you guys weren't looking, any hot plates. While you guys weren't looking, I went ahead and slapped her together. Now, what you want to do is after you bring the pizzas out, I'm going to let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Just let everything cool off and crisp up. Then after that, cut it and enjoy. Alright, so pizzas are done. They're ready to go. Got me a plate out right here. And I'm going to just go ahead and cut it into 4 squares. Okay, good. Get my spatula. Pull me out a nice piece right here. I'm going to go ahead and get the whole thing on there because I'm going to be eating off this sucker a little later. Cheese stuck to the aluminum foil. Last piece here. Good deal. Okay, get this out of the way. Now, we'll tell you this. If you want to go with a healthier option, you can go with like a wheat tortilla or something like that, or a low carb one. Also, if you're not into the venison part of it and you want to do something a little bit different than just a regular pizza toppings, I'm going to be coming out with some mini videos later on that you can take a look at with some different ideas me and my good old R&D wife picked up. And R&D means research and development. That's nothing derogatory. Just saying. So, anyways, let's take a bite of our home cooking hunters, venison tortilla pizza. Mmm. Mmm. That was good. That was good. Mmm. You know what else is good? This dark ass beer. Mmm. I'll tell you what. If you like dark stout beers, Diesel Punk. It pairs well with this meal. It is delicious. Look at that. Got it? Guys, I thank you so much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Just remember, cooking is like kids. If you give them love, care, and a little bit of attention, 9 times out of 10 it's going to turn out just right. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, like me on Facebook, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks again for coming by. I appreciate you. Pizza's good. Hot crap. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
It's over when it's over, ain't it, baby? Ain't it? Whips you like a dagger.